Hello, my lovely Virgos, and thank you so much for tuning into your full length. So, Six of Swords was your first card out to set the general energy. So, let's go ahead and dive into that a bit further. So, to me, the Six of Swords indicates that you could be going through a transition, but it's not one that's happy and was expected and planned, and you're like super thrilled about it. No, it's filled with regret. Maybe not regret, but just, you're looking at things like, what could I have done differently? Um, this transition is almost like for sure the result of the decisions that you made, but spirit is really like forcing you to take a look at them, you know, and leave something behind in order to move forward. That's what, yes, okay. So, what do you need to leave behind, Virgo, in order to move forward in this new beginning? Can you put down one of the six swords that has been hovering over your head? Can you let go of one fear, one anxiety today? Even if it's just for a minute, can you just open your heart and truly relax into your breath, into your energy, and choose to let it go? Okay. It sounds simple because it is. And that's not to say anything that you're facing right now isn't worthy of anxiety. It absolutely is. However, having anxiety isn't going to change the way that we see and react to a situation. It's only going to make it worse, if anything, but it's not going to affect the outcome, right? The only thing that can affect the outcome is your perspective, right? And your point of view. So, how can we lighten the load? How can we make sure that that's the most positive like frame of mind to keep with you moving forward? Okay. So, this is the energy I'm really picking up on. I just heard moving on is the best option for your future. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Okay, Virgo. And just a couple of reminder, you guys, energy is always fluid. So flip it and switch it where you need to. Um, Also, I'm just hearing if this is in regards to a love reading, it may indicate that struggle is coming to an end. So, this could be the ending of your relationship, or it can also be just an ending of a painful chapter that the two of you had to live together. But it's this desire to move on from the past and into an unknown but brighter future. Okay, so you may not know what it's going to hold for you, Virgo, but I'm kind of getting this energy of like anything is better than this kind of. Ooh, okay. So let's go ahead and get you a oracle card. Okay, so spirit angels and ancestors, please help me see what I need to see for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time. Thank you. Wow. I wanted to make this a general reading, but I guess not. So yeah, number 12, Rose and Love. Something that really is standing out to me on this rendition of this card, two things. One, the full moon energy. That's what we are in currently. And notice too, there's blood coming from the arrow that pierces the heart here. This feels like you could almost be hanging on to something too tight, Virgo. You're trying so hard to make something last with someone just because maybe you've put the time and effort in. Maybe you don't know what your future would look like without this person. Whatever the case is, whatever the reasoning is, right? There's just, you could stay and continue to hurt yourself and this other person, maybe, and stunt your own growth, stunt your own futures from happening, and or you could just embrace this new beginning that is beckoning and calling for you, and it's so close to your horizon. It feels like with the Six of Swords, you're in this dark kind of hermit mode, sort of energy where you're just keeping to yourself. You're not really asking for help or for, attention, or just for even to extend your emotions at this time, Virgo. But with the love card here, it's saying you need to show yourself more love. You need to show other people more love. Something about the number 12 could be very significant. Also, the fact that it goes 6 and 12, that is standing out to me very heavily. Um, Yeah. Okay, so let's dive in a bit further here. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Virgo at this time. What messages want to come out during the full moon, please, Spirit? Messages for my Virgo at this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I just did a reading for Cancer, and the Magician came out for them as well. And ironically enough, they had the other three pages in their reading. And the one that they were missing was the Page of Pentacles, which is out here in your reading. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, or if you have Cancer in your big three or in your chart at all, I highly recommend checking out that reading. There could be messages there for you. Let me get one more card out and then we'll kind of talk about this further. Okay. Also, I would just like to note, I'm going to put these back, but you had the Queen of Wands and the Tower fall out. Okay. Definitely picking up on a Tower moment. Could be dealing with a fire sign as well, but I'm picking up on heavy Cancer energy here with the Chariot. So let's dive into this energy. So in the past you had the Magician. So you were in this energy of manifesting love, manifesting a new beginning, especially with the Page of Pentacles here, the way he's looking at the pentacle. He's like, how can I invest in this? How what now that I actually have a gold coin, what can I do with it? How can I make it grow? How can I make it stay? Also, the red cap, the color red could be very significant. But to me, it represents, especially on the head, gaining knowledge, gaining insight into a situation. And then we have the Chariot. Now, in the traditional Rider Waite Tarot, we typically associate this with forward movement. While that can be true, this energy feels kind of more like a stagnant energy. And to me, this is almost giving me the High Priestess vibes because it has the same crescent moon being depicted here, the black and white pillars. So when I pair this with the Page of Pentacles, again, insight, knowledge, to me, it feels like you're peeking behind the veil of something. So it feels like you could be manifesting someone who is not currently in your grasp or in your not your grasp. My God, I don't know why I just said that. Okay, Virgo. Definitely just because that's not something I would typically say. Some of you, I'm getting this message, you need to lighten the grip, lighten the no one can ever be your property. So you need to let them have a little bit of leeway in a relationship. That's something I just heard. Okay. Okay, we also just had the Six of Cups pop out, so I'm actually going to keep that. What else, Spirit? Any other messages? Thank you. We have another six out here. If I were you, I would look up angel number 666. See if there are any messages there for you. The number six seems very important. So I believe, Seven of Wands just showed its face. And then you have Seven of Cups, Five of Pence. It feels like someone is keeping there could be illusion and mystery regarding either a relationship or a new job, or there's just something where you're trying to understand the truth behind it. You're trying to see past the facade. You're trying to see past, you know what this is giving me? Like someone is like trying to drape themselves down in designer clothing, right? Virgo, it feels like someone is draped down in designer clothing, but you're the one Ace of Swords who can see right past that bullshit. You're like, yeah, right. Okay, I know you just spent your last $6, $600 on that outfit. Like, I don't know who you think you're fooling, right? And so, anyways, let's dive into this deeper. So, underneath the Magician, we have the Six of Cups. So, this feels like you were trying to manifest an ex back, an ex lover, or just someone who you've had romantic feelings for in the past, okay? So, not to say that you guys have been together before romantically or tried dating, but it's just someone that you have known, okay? So, Six of Cups for me is familiarity, memories. This also can talk about if none of the romantic stuff is resonating for you. This also could be just in regards of healing. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Virgo, my allergies. Ooh, I live in upstate New York, and oh, child, they're bad. Okay, so so we have the Six of Cups. Notice too, there's a lot of yellow. So I keep coming back to the thought of, again, clarity, illumination on a situation, or specifically on a person, someone who you know, who's close to your family, who's maybe given to you before, who's given you a lot, who you're going to find out this this clarity, this insight, and it almost feels like you're going to be like, "What? Like no way." So, very interesting. Okay, any last messages, please, Spirit? Any last messages for Virgo before we close off this reading? Okay, we're not going to take all those cards. We'll get one more shuffle. Any last messages, please, for Virgo in the full moon energy? We did have one flip. We'll take that. My goodness, Virgo, I am struggling with my cards today. One last good shuffle, please. There we go. Okay, no more messages. So the two cards that came flying out, we had Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Someone is very much in their divine feminine energy here. I'm also getting this energy of like you're moving on and you're very independent right now, Virgo. You're focused on your money, your pentacles, your peace, your garden. I just heard your garden. Like some of you could have taken up gardening, especially with the flowers coming out of the Six of Cups here. Some of you could just be focused on protecting your peace and your animals and your garden and your little habitat. And you're focused on your wealth, your fertility, your abundance, your stability in this life, you know? So it just kind of feels like you don't have time to waste with, anyone else who's trying to put up a front, who's trying to put up like they can help move forward with you when really they may not. That might only just be breadcrumbing to them, you know? Like I said, this person could have spent they're giving away their money to these companies for brand name clothing or for something, and it's just like they're trying to put on airs, and you're like, "Honey, you don't have to put on airs." Like I like you're like, honey, you don't have to put on airs, but here you are draped down. But you're not even, that's the thing, Virgo. It's like you don't even try. You are the Empress. So it goes without saying, you don't have to try. You're just sitting on your throne in your abundance. You don't have to work that hard. You just manifest the magician energy and it naturally attracts to you, where it feels like this person, the chariot energy, it feels like they really have to go forward and charge and work for what they want, just to, and you're like, you're going to work that hard for just to give it away or just to buy some new kicks, new boots, new boot goofing, right? Very funny. Okay, so that is all I have for you today, Virgo. I hope something here did resonate. If it did, please like and subscribe. And of course, stay tuned to the channel. And just a reminder, if you would like a personal reading, I am available. Just email taurasuntaro@gmail.com. And, they start at only $10, very affordable. So shoot me an email. It would be an honor to read for you, okay? And stay tuned. I'll see you soon, Virgo. Bye.